Gautam. Gautam.
So let's gear up to embrace the excitement and let your passion for electronics shine as we embark on the remarkable adventure Kalam 2025 Nextra. Together, we will illuminate the path towards a brighter technological future as the journey of knowledge is from the depth of one's being to heart of the another. Let us rise with pride and devotion, honoring our language, culture, and roots. Tamil Nadu unites our hearts, inspires our minds, and strengthens our spirit. With respect and reverence, let us stand together, celebrating the legacy of our mother tongue. Thank you everyone. Please be seated. As we proceed with the day's event, it is our tradition to begin with the lighting of Kuthuvilakku, the ceremonial lamp. This symbolic act represents the dispelling of darkness and the ushering in the knowledge, wisdom and prosperity. To mark the official commencement of Kalam 25, we now invite our esteemed dignitaries to come forward and light the Kuthuvilakku. Thank you, dignitaries, for performing this auspicious ceremony. With the Kuttavalaka now lit, Kalam 25 is officially inaugurated. We are ready to embark on a day filled with innovation, exploration, and discovery.
Welcome to the day of ideas, peace, and inspiration. Leadership is not just a position or a title, it is an action, and being an example for this goes for an efficient leader and head of the department. May I now request Dr. U. Jayalakshmi, head of the department, to deliver the welcome address and set the stage for what promises to be a remarkable symposium.
Good morning to one and all present here. Dignitaries on and off the dais, esteemed guests, faculty members, valued participants, and my dear students. A warm welcome to each and every one of you to the 22nd National Technical Symposium, Kalam 2025. It is with great pleasure and anticipation that we gather here today to embark on a journey of knowledge exchange, collaboration, and innovation. The future belongs to those who innovate today. Embracing this vision, this year we present the theme Nextra, Next Generation Electronics for Experiential Technologies, Research and Applications, to explore the possibilities of electronics in shaping a smarter, more connected world. Nextra is not just a theme, it is a statement of intent, a commitment to pushing the boundaries of what electronics can accomplish. This symposium aims to spotlight the immense potential of electronics, highlighting its critical role in shaping tomorrow's innovations. Through knowledge sharing, collaboration, and visionary thinking, Nextra serves as a platform to ignite ideas and drive the future forward. First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our founder Chancellor, Dr. A.C. Shanmugam, and our Honorable President, Engineer A.C.S. Arun Kumar, for their unwavering support and visionary leadership. Their commitment to fostering excellence and innovation continues to inspire us all. I am delighted to welcome Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, our esteemed Vice Chancellor, who has consistently served as an inspiration for all of our endeavors. We eagerly anticipate her presence shortly. I am deeply honored to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished Chief Guest of the day, Dr. P. Kanardev, Director and Head, Skill Development Training Division at National Institute of Wind Energy. His vast expertise promises to enrich us during his inaugural address. Welcome, sir. With great privilege, I welcome our guest of honor, Mrs. S. Rajalakshmi, Application Architect at IBM Chennai. Ma'am, your presence adds immense value to this occasion. Welcome, ma'am. I also warmly welcome Dr. D. Vishwanathan, our Rector, whose commitment to academic excellence and intellectual curiosity is both admirable and impactful. Welcome, sir. I am elated to welcome Dr. B. Cyril Raj, our Additional Registrar, whose constant support has been instrumental in all our achievements. Welcome, sir. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming Dr. N. Ethiraj, our Dean of Engineering and Technology, a true pillar of strength for all our academic pursuits. Welcome, sir. With equal pleasure, I extend my warm welcome to Dr. K. M. Mehta, our advisor, Dr. T. Kalpata Reddy, our additional Dean ENT, and all the executives of the dais, heads of various departments and faculty members, and I thank them for their valued presence and continued support. To our enthusiastic participants, I extend a heartfelt welcome. Your presence here reflects your commitment to growth, innovation, and impact. I encourage you to make the most of this opportunity, engage actively, and connect meaningfully. The relationships and insights you gain here can last far beyond this symposium. A cordial welcome to my dear students who played an integral role in organizing this symposium. In conclusion, let us move forward to the spirit of collaboration, curiosity, and determination ready to explore new ideas, challenge conventions, and shape the future of electronics together. Once again, I, along with the coordinators, Dr. Chunchu Rambabu and Dr. Narina Shini, extend a hearty welcome to you all and wishing you an inspiring, productive, and memorable experience at Kalam 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for a heartwarming welcome speech.
Now that we've given you a glimpse into what Kalam 25 is all about, it's time to dive into a little deeper into the vision, the objectives, and the meticulous planning that have gone into making this symposium a reality. To provide us with a comprehensive overview of Kalam 25, its history, its significance, and what it means for all of us here, we have our student coordinator Gautam of final year EC department to tell us a few words about Kalam 25.
Good morning to our dignitaries, respected professors, fellow students, and honored guests. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts, and thoughts result in action. This powerful message reminds us that every great achievement with a single dream, a vision that drives us to act, to innovate, and to make a difference. Today's event stands as a testament to the spirit of inspiration and action. I warmly welcome you all to the 22nd National Technical Symposium, Kalam 25, organized by the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in association with the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers, IET, and the E-Commerce Association. The name Kalam not only honors our former president and visionary scientist, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, it also symbolizes a platform to express creativity and showcase talents. This year, we proudly embrace the Nextra representing next-gen electronics for experiential technologies, research and applications. For over 21 years, this symposium has been space for learning, sharing ideas and innovation. This year's theme, Nextra, focuses on the exciting trends shaping the future of electronics and communication. We are living in a time where semiconductors, microwave technology and wireless communications are bringing about revolutionary changes in the world. Nextra highlights the latest in the advancement in our field, focusing on practical solution and groundbreaking innovation. Our motto, Beyond Technology Towards Tomorrow. With the 6 technical and 6 non-technical events, Kalam 25 Nextra promises a vibrant fusion of learning, collaboration and creativity. Our technical events, Face to Podium, Techmania, Bot Challenge, Board Genius, Silicon AI Hackathon and Bugbusters encourage participants to push the boundaries of technology and innovation. Meanwhile, our non-technical events, esports, Sync or Sync, Dazzle Dazzle, Emoti Decode, Curious Case and Arena celebrate imagination, teamwork and the spirit of fun that makes this symposium truly dynamic. We are happy to have a part of RMK College of Engineering, M. Kumaraswamy College of Engineering, Kalu, PSNA College of Engineering, Dindigul, VSB Engineering College, Coimbatore, Pavi College of Engineering, Namakkal, CK College of Engineering, Kadalur, CAP College of Engineering, Trichy, and promising institutes across Chennai like SRM Institute of Technology, Veltech Engineering College, Sri Sairam Engineering College, Velamal Engineering College, Savita Engineering College, St. Joseph College of Engineering, Sri Ramchandra Engineering and Technology. So let us take this chance to innovate, collaborate and elevate our ideas beyond the horizon. Thank you for being a part of Kalam 25.
Thank you so much, Gautam, for highlighting the importance and the impact of Kalam 25. True leaders don't just lead, they educate, mentor, and light the path for those who follow. Today, we are honored to welcome a remarkable person whose dedication to education has empowered countless lives. Please join me extending a warm welcome to our respected Rector, Dr. D. Vishwanathan, to deliver the special address.
Good morning. Distinguished Chief Guest of this symposium, Dr. P. Kanagavel, distinguished guest of honor, Mrs. S. Rajalakshmi, respected Professor Cyril Raj, Professor Ekraj, Professor Jayalakshmi, Professor Sudhaman, Faculty Bam, distinguished HODs, Dr. Mehta, participants from other institutions, dear students. I am extremely happy to note that the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering is organizing 22nd National Technical Symposium. It is Kalam 25. Our friends are telling Kalam. Kalam is also the same spelling with Kalam and Kalam. Kalam, all these are same letters. But I understand it's a Kalam 25. I wish this program all success. It's a 2 days event. Also, I congratulate all the organizers having brought the students from various institutions in Tamil Nadu. Electronics and Communication Engineering stands at the forefront of technological innovation, shaping the way we communicate, connect, and interact in the modern world. From the evolution of 5G technology and the proliferation of IoT devices to advancements in AI and quantum computing, EC continues to drive progress across diverse industries. While facing challenges such as cybersecurity, sustainability, and rapid technological change, EC professionals also embrace opportunities to innovate, expand connectivity, and improve quality of life globally. As we look into the future, the field of EC holds immense potential to address societal needs, enhance efficiency, and contribute to a more connected and intelligent world. Dear students, I would like to just touch upon the recent developments and recent trends in electronics communication engineering. We have 5G and beyond, IoT, artificial intelligence and machine learning integration, wearable technologies, advanced semiconductor technologies, quantum communication, optical communication, embedded systems, smart antennas and MIMO technology, edge computing, energy harvesting and lower power devices, and cyber security in communication networks. You know, the semiconductor technology now India is developing, going to be a powerhouse for the ongoing convergence of electronics. Mention to you that Tamil Nadu is the #1 state in India in electronic production. It has crossed the $5.5 billion of manufacturing and exports. So that way, some of the industries you need to remember: Bharat Electronics Limited, Havells India Limited, Sonic Technologies, Tata Electronics, Wipro Enterprises, Larsen and Toubro, Foxconn India, of course Foxconn. Now you know Apple has shifted from China to India manufacturing. Near Chile, this is being established. Mossadegh India, Samsung India, Voltas Limited, that is a Tata Enterprises, Satellite Technologies, Bosch India, Micromax, Reliance, Videocon, government initiatives in these industries. So, Tamil Nadu, as it is leading, we also should try to mention the electronics and communication engineering and its applications in space technology. As you all know, our Prime Minister announced the United Nations General Assembly, India, by celebrating 75th year of independence, 75 satellites will be developed by Indian students and will be launched. I am happy to tell you, Punjab University is one among the 75 universities in India developing the satellite. We have developed the satellite already by the students and going to be launched in the month of December this year. So the CubeSat is going to be helpful to the fishermen of India, where identifying the maritime border and also able to communicate with their families. With this, I want to mention here that the entire work is done by our students. Some of the applications of electronics in satellite, space applications, I want to mention for your kind information. EC plays a pivotal role in the field of satellite space applications, Satellites are complex systems and rely heavily on advanced electronics and communication technologies for various functionalities from launching to orbit control and data transmission.
தேனியில் காமன்
Satellite communication systems consist of transponders and antennas, modulation and coding techniques, frequency allocation. Our CubeSat communication is a 433 megahertz with LoRa communication system. And satellite control systems like telemetry, tracking and command, attitude and orbit control systems, signal processing and data. In signal processing, you have image and data transmission, signal amplification and filtering, and digital signal processing. Power systems for satellites is power management and tracking systems, earth observation and remote sensing, communication protocols, microwave and radar technologies, GPS and navigation satellites, global positioning systems, error correction and synchronization. The spacecraft electronics design is radiation hot and electronics, miniaturization of electronics, and inter-satellite communication. The constellation of 75 satellites will communicate for us every 1.5 hours message from the satellite over Indian system. And mission-specific applications are telecommunications and scientific exploratory satellites. Dear students, these are tremendous scopes are available, and you know that today I am very happy that the government has brought up the hub to our actual resource. So, sir, the brain will not take place. We want to work for our country, and we have a vision by 2047, India should be one of the developing nations in the world. For that, you are going to play a big role in developing technology and making India a superpower in the year 2047. I wish the Kalam all success. Thank you.
We sincerely thank our Nextra sir for the enlightening special address. Your words of wisdom, vision, and guidance have truly inspired all of us. We are grateful for your presence and for sharing insights that will motivate and guide us in our journey ahead.
An extraordinary leader inspires us with vision and leads with integrity. They empower others to reach their fullest potential. Their courage transforms challenges into opportunities, and their legacy continues to guide generations to come. May I now request our additional registrar, Praveen Dilraj, to felicitate the gathering.
The most respected lecturer of our university, Professor Viswanathan sir, our advisor, Dr. Baker sir, respected chief guest, Dr. Kalam sir from National Institute of Energy, the guest of honor, graduation fellow from ABM, Head of Department of Electronics Communication Engineering, Dr. Jayesh, dear friends and valuable students. The Kalam, which was started with me and then EC HOD long back. Now it has gone through the various stages of development. Now, if you see the technological developments which are really unimaginable, dear students, friends. Now you are seeing the developments which are happening there through the communication, and then especially in the defense industry. Very recently, I won't say superpower, but two countries fought with each other. They are in Middle East. I think all of you are aware. One is Israel and the other one is Iran. Both the countries fought, but their entire war is only electronics war. That's what. If the communication channel is removed from that, had it been removed, so that war would not have been successful for both the countries. Now, the crux of the problem is how the latest communication technologies are integrated in equipments, especially, I think all of you are aware
that war with Operation Rising Line, name of the war. But their purpose is to eliminate the scientists who are involved in segregating uranium-235 from that ore. So that's what, because they do not want Iran not to possess a nuclear bomb. So that's what, just with drones. Now we are seeing the drones. The drones in our case are widely being used only for taking the videographs, and then in some cases, taking the aerial view. But their technology is totally different. Just they could able to neutralize all the the aerial defense system before invading, before sending their aircraft to Iran airspace. But at the same time, with only drones, they have eliminated top 10 scientists as well as the top military leaders also. So this is how they are really using the latest technology. So dear friends, so not only in that particular defense also, right now that 5G, all of you are aware, which comes with the latency of 1 microsecond. So where this is used very widely for implementing Industry 4.0 also, because the Industry 4.0 standards need seamless integration of all this connectivity together with the IoT and then with the IPv6 also. Dear friends, you are aware IPv6 has got tremendous potential, which can give 2 to the power of 124 2 to the power of 124 yes, 2 to the power of 128 number of address space, which is enormous. So that shows that how sensor devices can be fused together on various applications. And then if you see, right now AMD has come out with 96 core processors also. See, it's unimaginable. See the processing power. But even then, people are thinking, scientists are thinking that already the Moore's law, that is a cutting edge for the line. For further development is also there. So definitely there are research which are happening there in photonics and then silicon interfaces also. I think all of you are aware photonics, where the information goes through in the forms of light. So where the photonics and then the silicon can integrate together, so that the volume of data. So the scientists, they should be able to prove around. Let us all welcome our beloved Vice Chancellor Madam. So here, students, friends, so the integration of photonics with silicon, on the laboratories, it is enabling around 36 terabits of data to be transferred across multiplexes also. It is really tremendous development. And then very recently, the Chinese have developed, demonstrated an uplink through the laser technology also. Through the laser itself, they could able to communicate over satellite, where they had demonstrated around 200 gigabits per second data transfer up and down also. So many such developments are happening there. And then right now we are seeing the developments in 6G and then plus also. We could not able to have the total potential of 5G, but right now when you pass out, where you are supposed to know what is happening there in 5G also, where see that the bandwidth is millimeter range, where the cell size can also be brought down, so that they could able to support up to 100 gigabits per data transfer individual devices also. So many such developments. And then another important thing is, right now we are with the security of the communication also. Any communication, So where right now the quantum key exchange protocols are being implemented there with the 5G as well as in the 6G. Many such developments are happening there. And then right now, another new developments is also happening there. That is reconfigurable surfaces also. This is very important, dear student friends. The reconfigurable surfaces in the sense depends upon the electromagnetic wave concentration. That surface itself will change its configuration so that it will try to get the maximum signal strength at the receiving end. So that's what this is another research which is happening there. Many more such latest developments are happening there. So dear students, whatever learning in our curriculum is only, it's something like an entry pass only. So that's what actually I want to tell you, dear students. So where obviously you have to align with how this technology is taking you to the another 10 years, 20 years. So if you, unless you have that long-term goal and the vision where things are happening there, then only you can align yourself with the developments. So my request to all the students community as well as the faculty friends, let us all together find out what are the new domains and then make our students to have at least some basic on these developments. So with this, I believe that the participants of the Kalam 2025 will have immense opportunity to interact with the fellow friends, and then they could able to have cumulative developments across. So minded this particular electronics and this, communication is something like ஒரு நம்ம சின்ன ஒரு உதாரணம் சொல்லி முடிச்சிருக்காங்க. ஊர்ல எல்லாம் திருவிழாக்கு போனோம் அப்படின்னா ஒரு இது இருக்கு தெரியுமா, ஒரு ஆட்டம் இருக்கு தெரியுமா, பாத்துருக்கீங்களா? எங்க போனாலும் சின்ன சின்ன பிள்ளைங்க போறதுக்கு இப்படி சுத்துவாங்க, இன்னும் பெரிய இடத்துல எல்லாம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அது மாதிரி தான் இந்த எலக்ட்ரானிக்ஸ் அப்படி கம்யூனிகேஷன் அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து I can very well say that it is something like that particular amusement system where ஒவ்வொரு ஒரு இடத்துல ஒரு சிங்கம் இது இருக்கும், அதுல ஒரு உட்கார்ந்து இருக்கும், இன்னொரு புலி இருக்கும், பாத்துருக்கீங்க இல்லையா? Have you seen, have you read on that particular thing? The same thing is there in our case also. One such domain is, as what actually I said, the communication, other one is security, other one is AI. So the AI is going to play a very important role in making the edge computing devices also. Whatever that right now we are developing through electronics, all the processors are right capable of including that edge computing also, and then with the AI also. So many such branches are there. So try to write which one that you want to sit on. So with this, I wish all the participants a grand success in all your endeavor. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir, for your thought-provoking speech.
Today, we are honored to welcome a remarkable woman whose dedication to medicine and education has empowered countless lives. A visionary doctor and an inspired educator, she exemplifies courage, wisdom, and compassion. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our respected Vice Chancellor, Ma'am, Dr. S. Geeta Lakshmi, to deliver the presidential address.
Dear students, in fact, I love you a lot because you are the future citizens of India who are going to build India and make all products which are made in India. So I wish you all the best. In fact, in the EC department under the leadership of Jayalakshmi and her team have done very well. In fact, I should appreciate their department. In fact, this department and I should thank our President A.C.S. Arun Kumar and our Chancellor and Chairman Dr. A.C. Shanmugam for making an institution to give a product for education to the students so that you progress and innovate and make products to India. So that is why you have to thank our chairman for giving education to all the unreachable. In fact, EC department has involved itself in each and every part of our life, in fact, I would say. So there are more innovation to be done by you students. So, அதாவது படிக்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு அந்த அருமை தெரியாது. So, I want each one of you to develop your skill. நான் இப்போ எங்ககிட்ட நம்ம டாக்டர் கனவே பேசும்போது he said that they sponsor for the research. In fact, they sponsor for the research. They also skill development. They want students to come there to have the skill development. So I request the department, EC department, to send students and also collaborate with the research, with the director and head STD division of National Institute of Wind Energy. So இதனால நான் உங்களுக்கு என்ன சொல்றேன், கம்ப்யூட்டர் இன்ஜினியரிங் இருந்தா கூட கீதா இங்க எல்லாரும் கோச்சுப்பாங்க, இருந்தா கூட everything revolves around the electronic communication only. So everything comes together. So I want all my dear children to go through and go forward, innovate and become an entrepreneur in your own way at bringing and shaping the future India. Jai Hind. Thank you.
We sincerely thank our VC ma'am for enlightening the presidential address. Your words of wisdom, vision and guidance have truly inspired all of us. We are grateful for your presence and for sharing insights that will motivate and guide us in our journey ahead.
Now we have come to a very special time of honoring our chief guest. To do the honors of felicitating our guest of the day, we would like to invite our Vice Chancellor and the dignitaries on the dais to come forward and felicitate our distinguished chief guest, Dr. P. Kanagavin, and a guest of honor, Ms. Rajalakshmi Suresh.
A true educational leader lights the path of knowledge, inspires mind, and shapes the future of countless learners. Today, we honor our Dean, whose dedication, vision, and tireless efforts continue to elevate the standards of education. May I now request our Dean, Etiraj Sir, to felicitate the gathering.
Good morning, all of you. Good morning, all of you. Respected Rector Dr. Ismail sir, respected Chief Guest Dr. Inauguration sir, respected yes, Rajalakshmi from IBM, respected HOD, respected advisor, Nextra sir, and other department HODs as well as student friends. See, I always used to say one thing in all the symposium, that the purpose of the symposium is very, very important. See, you must understand what you are studying during the course of 4 years in the class is only a fundamental. It is actually the fundamentals of whatever it is there. And and a little bit advancement wherever possible we are trying to incorporate, along with the practical sessions. But still, whatever is happening around you is totally different from what you study. With the fundamental knowledge, you have to cope up with the advancement of technology. That is why all these symposium, national level or international level conferences are organized to make you to know about what is going on around you at present. That is why we insist you to refer journals to know about what is going on. Only two things I want to insist. One of the important thing is material science and metallurgy. I always used to say that material science and metallurgy is the base for almost all the engineering. You cannot ignore it. As far as electronics is concerned, it is a must. You know the threat is there. We are actually depending on Taiwan only for mainly for semiconductor devices. If anything happens to Taiwan, that's all. The entire world is going to be a standstill. That is why we are looking for the alternative material, as well as we are trying to manufacture from different countries. Even in India, we have initiated that. So my request is, please, you just concentrate on material science also, which is very, very important for the electronics and communication engineering. And second thing is the advancement. See, now we are talking about AI, but you know that quantum computing is going to become a primary one in the future, everybody says. So please concentrate on that also, learn about the quantum computing also. Even though the word is computing, don't think that it is belong to computer science only. You have to see nowadays multidisciplinary and multitask personality is the only choice. See, you are very much aware that what is going on in the industry. They say whether it is going to, AI is going to rule or not. In future, definitely those who are having the outstanding now are able to listen to others and work according to their orders, you will be out of the race. So you have to think on your own innovatively, and you have to apply your knowledge in the right way. That is what every industry is looking for. If you have that, you are the hot cake for the industry. You don't think that the jobs are not there. I saw one of the in the previous function, one of the said, the AI is not going to take your job. You are the person who is next to you who knows the AI will take your job. That is what going to happen. AI it is for all the domains. So my humble request is, from this symposium, find out what is the latest technology growing now and concentrate on the latest. But of course, don't lose your fundamentals from electronics and communication. You have to apply your fundamental knowledge to the domain only. So with that note, I wish the Department of Electronics and Communication for organizing the 25 a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. May I now request our Deputy HOD, Dr. K. Sudhaman, sir, to introduce our chief guest to the audience.
Good morning. Thank you for giving me the privilege to introduce to today's chief guest, Dr. P. Kanagaveli. Dr. P. Kanagaveli is a scientist working in the National Institute of Wind Energy, formerly known as the Center of Wind Energy Technology, an autonomous research and development institution under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India. He has more than 25 years of experience in various fields, around which a major part includes wind energy development. Presently, he is the Director and Head of Skill Development and Training Division of NIWE. Earlier, he was with the Center of Cellular and Molecular Biology, CSIR, Hyderabad, worked on intellectual property rights, also value-added on the project with information systems. He has also worked with Concept of Engineering, Chennai, Dr. P. Kanagil has worked with Tuberculosis Research Center, ICMR, Chennai, on indexing and journals for IML database. He has successfully organized 151 national and 48 international training programs as post coordinator, enabling training 6,000 national and international professionals on wind energy with 102 countries. To his credit, he has papers published in national and international conferences, journals, and reputed publications. He has delivered more than 500 lectures in various programs and offered interviews in TV channels. He is also the associate editor of Kalam, a quarterly bilingual newsletter from the National Institute of Wind Energy. He has published more than 85 issues since 2004. He has also established Professor Anna Mani Information Center, a well-renowned computerized library in NIWE. He has also served as head of the Renewable Energy Division of the same institute. Dr. P. Kanagil has more laurels of receiving more awards. 50 most influential sustainable leadership award for his sustainable development activities. He has also got Ariel Collegium Eminent Scientist Award in the year 2016, conferred by Naya Thiruvalluvar Tamil Sangam. He has also awarded with India Sustainable Leadership Award for Sustainable Energy Summit and Goals in Navi Mumbai. He is also having the durable distinction of having awarded with Change Agent of the year 2016 by the Life Academy Sweden. His excellence in teaching, he has also been conferred with the Excellence in Teaching Award conferred by the Madras University on the occasion of 125th anniversary celebration of Padma Shri Ranganathan held in the Institute of Technology, IIT Chennai. He is a certified trainer and in skill development courses. Dr. Kanagil brings with him a rich experience. Thank you, sir, for honoring us. Thank you.
Talent is nurtured by dedication and excellence is achieved through knowledge. Today, we are honored to welcome a personality whose brilliance, expertise, and achievements inspire all of us. Yes, it is now time to hear from one of our esteemed chief guests, Dr. P. Kanagil. So, please.
Most respected Dr. Sir, officials on the dais, of the dais, valued and vibrant young minds, participants of this today's technical symposium. Good morning to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank the management, the organizing team for inviting me to be part of this event. And in fact, I am really happy in the way that normally we get to meet bureaucrats, officials from ministries, and core engineers who work in wind energy. Very rare opportunity we get to meet the young minds. So that is why, even though we are a little busy, in fact today I am organizing 2 training programs parallelly, but still I came here to enjoy that. So thank you, organizer, for giving me the opportunity. So we are having 2 days technical symposium. We are going to have a lot of deliberation and various aspects of electronics and communication. And I have decided not to talk, but now I will change my mind after hearing from all the previous speakers, particularly our Professor Sohan sir has highlighted various opportunities available in electronics and communication areas and so many important things. And Deputy Minister also has vibrantly spoken, including the example of 2 countries' war, how EC is playing an important role. And our HOD madam was telling this 22nd symposium is Nextra, the next generation electronics communication. And in between, Professor was talking about the sustainability. So I would like to connect these two things. And even Minister was talking about industrial 4.0. So everywhere we are developing the next generation electronics communication, industry 4.0. So many developments are happening. But another important aspect is sustainability. Sustainability is going to be a very important aspect which we need to think about along with the development what is happening. In fact, now we are leading a very sophisticated life, in fact, rich quality life with the support of all these development. If you look back in the olden days, we did everything ourselves. Our own physical energy we used. We walked kilometers to bring water. We did everything ourselves. Our own energy. Now what happened? Everything changed completely. After the intellectual development, we realized that we have sixth sense, we have a lot of intelligence. We forgot about physical energy. Now everybody go to gym not to do something. I am looking at it. Changed. We start using animals to take care of our activities. After some time, we started coming with a lot of innovations. We started inventing machineries, equipments, which has completely replaced our activities. Now you go to any room, each and every corner you will be having some switches. So according to your desire, switch it on. Things will happen. Small activities. Now there is a small equipment. Don't use your physical energy. Now the AI, again, don't use your mental intelligence. But still, it needs. It's making it very easy. Just use exactly correct query. 100 years data within 5 minutes. Manually, we have to spend months together. 5 minutes it's getting in a different format, which is very easily readable, presentable, everything whatever. So that kind of things. So all these equipment, machineries, whatever equipment we talk about, electronics communication, which all needs some kind of fuel. Like what we eat for overall energy, which is nothing but majorly electricity. So without electricity, we cannot imagine our life. Each and every activity is linked to electricity. 5 minutes, no availability of electricity is going to be a lot of discomfort. We cannot manage. Everybody starts jumping and scolding. What is electricity? What people are doing? They always take money. When I said we have to that kind of importance. Every electronic component, whatever we talk, is developed. Electricity is very important. So where we get all these electricities? Those days, we were getting from the fossil fuels. Now, we came to know that electricity production from the fossil fuel is impacting the environment. A lot of negative impacts, starting from melting of ice glaciers, sea level rise, impact on climate, and of late impact on our own health. Just look at the last 10 years, the scientists are coming up with new viruses which are going to be very, very dangerous. Look at starting from chikungunya. Once affected, you have to suffer like anything like many in 1 month. Even many people died. After that, swine flu, Ebola, Zika. Now last 3 years, very few years of because of COVID. About COVID, there are two different versions. Some people are even talking about this kind of bio and all. The scientists predicted that all these things is because of energy production from the fossil. That is a major cause. There are other factors that leads to the temperature rise. Because of that, all these negative effects are. So how to? So in the process of development, we need to evolve and we need to come up with a solution. That's obvious. So in that way, people start looking at energy sources. So we produce electricity from the fossil fuel, it's impacting the environment. So we need to go for alternate energy sources. So in that source, there come with so many solutions. Renewable energy sources is one of the promising solutions. In renewable, there are different sources like solar, wind, biomass, geothermal, wave energy, tidal energy, and ocean thermal energy conversion. Geothermal is nothing but under the earth there are some hotspots which can be converted to electricity. Similarly, under the ocean also we have some hotspots. That is water. So these different sources use electricity. It will not pollute. It will not emit any kind of greenhouse gases to increase temperature. And the important aspect is clean energy. It has huge potential. We can completely take care of all our electricity requirement without any damage to the environment. For example, let's say propulsion. The sun is the mother of almost all the energy resources available. One day, solar radiation coming from the sun will completely capture and convert into electricity. You'll be surprised. That will be more than enough to electrify complete world for 1 full year. Can you imagine? One day radiation coming from the sun can electrify complete world for 1 full year. That much power. Similarly, you have a lot of potential from wind, bio, and all. So definitely, this can take care of all of it. That will take care of moving towards, like sir said, sustainability. I think the students will know the sustainability goals are set. Every activity should be linked with that goals. I hope I learned from Professor, you're already doing it. So in that way, we need to. So I'm sorry I'm not going into electronic communication because already you have enough and you are going to have 2 days discussion, deliberation where you learn electronics. But anyway, a lot of potential is there. We can definitely get the clean energy from the renewable sources, but that also a lot of challenges. That's where the electronics and communication people can come and do innovation and support to achieve the sustainability. A lot of opportunities, avenues for the electronics communication engineer. Not only everyone is having opportunities in renewable energy sector because it's actually available. It's available everywhere, available in abundance, which can be harvested which can be used to support, to save the environment, and in fact to save the only motherland, earth. Now, nowadays, lot of problems which we are seeing. Those days we used to hear somewhere it is happening, impact. Basically, first serial by so many negative impact. We used to hear some part of the world is happening in front of our eyes. Our own different things are being affected because of these impacts. So to avoid that, we need to come up with a solution which will be very useful for taking care of the environment and going with sustainable development. In renewable, particularly wind energy, if you talk, we have a lot of opportunities for you guys, like control system, integration of different sources. Now, everywhere we are talking about smartness, smart energy system, for which we need to connect different sources coupled with storage, and we can go for it. So that we have a lot of opportunities. All the renewable energy sources are natural. It is available in very remote area. So not within the city. Because already a lot of development happened in the city. Remote area, ground villages, resources which need to be taken care from this place. We need to pull the data, characteristic of whatever maybe wind characteristic. We need to measure, calculate everything from the city. So it's going from here to there, it's very difficult. So remote monitoring can be used to collect data. We can help the process to analyze and come up with a solution. Nowadays technology is so developed, even we sitting from this computer laptop, I can monitor wind turbine wherever I have. And we want a wind turbine in America, Australia. With this system I can switch on, switch off. Everything is possible. That kind of development. How it is possible? Any support from participants, students? From this computer, how I can control the wind turbine which is working in America? Yeah? You can feel free. We might be knowing everything. SCADA system. Through SCADA, with the help of internet, that is very possible. Now, all the latest technology, IoT, AI, is being used to monitor, control the data, equipments, and preventive maintenance, condition monitoring. How the particular compound health is, how long it will go for, what time we have to keep it ready to replace so that we can see continuous performance, and how we are going to improve the performance. All these things, your support is very, very important. Renewable energy is going to be future. Our government of India, not only government of India, the whole world, energy transition happening. Now we know very well that without energy, particularly electricity, is very, very difficult to lead, because we start leading a such a sophisticated life with the support of electricity. For that, we need to continuously produce. Fossil fuel is impacting. We need to go with alternate energy sources. Everybody know renewable energy is a clean energy. Every country is trying to go for that. Energy transition happening from fossil fuel to green energy. Green energy transition happening. So in that, plenty of opportunities. Each and every engineers are having lot of opportunities in renewable resources. Please make use of that. Because why? Because we all love our own kith and kins and relatives. There are a lot of WhatsApp messages are coming. Maybe future after 50 years, 100 years, how our future generation will live, say, without water. Difficulties they show. It's very difficult to see that. If you want to give a better, clean environment to our own future generation, we need to act now. In that way, please make use of this opportunity and come up with good innovation which will support the mankind, which will support our earth and environment. With this, I want to make you go. Thank you for the opportunity and hope this 2 days technical symposium is going to give you a lot of useful technical knowledge transfer for you to get going. Because thank you all. Wish you all the best.
We sincerely thank you, sir, for delivering such an inspiring keynote address. Your words of wisdom, vision, and encouragement have set a positive tone for this event and motivated us all to strive for excellence. We are truly grateful for your presence and guidance.
May I now request Dr. Nalina Ma'am, Professor of EC Department, to introduce our guest of honors, Ms. Rajalakshmi Suresh.
Good morning to all the dignitaries honored of the dais, executives, faculty members, and my dear students. It's my great privilege to introduce our guest of honor, a distinguished professional and an inspiring technologist, Ms. Rajalakshmi. She serves as an application architect at IBM India Chennai with an impressive career spanning more than 2 decades in the software services domain. She is a passionate engineer, deeply committed to innovation, excellence, and mentoring the next generation of technologists. An alumnus of College of Engineering, India, she holds a master's degree in engineering and is currently pursuing her PhD in computer vision and deep learning at the prestigious Madras Institute of Technology, Anna University. Throughout her illustrious career, she has contributed to the design, development, and delivery of projects for several Fortune 500 companies, demonstrating technical expertise in Microsoft technologies, platform modernization, microservices, cloud computing, and generative AI. Beyond her technical acumen, she has also served as an accredited people manager for more than 10 years, mentoring and guiding young professionals and graduate hires to grow into competent software engineers. She is also a renowned tech speaker, actively engaging with the academic community through CSR initiatives, delivering sessions on cloud computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, DevOps, and robotics. She also has shared her expertise in faculty development programs at her alma mater CEG on cutting-edge topics such as IPv6, IoT, multicasting, and DevSecOps. Apart from her technical achievements, she is a published Tamil short story author and a freelancer in student robotics projects, embodying a unique blend of creativity and technical brilliance. Ladies and gentlemen, extending a warm and heart welcome to our guest of honor, Mrs. S. Rajalakshmi. We are very much eager to hear you from you, ma'am. Welcome.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, respected staff, and my dear students, a very good morning. In another 5 minutes, it's going to be good afternoon. I know how much restless would you all be, and it is the most very difficult thing to speak at the last in an event. because all the points are covered and every pearl of wisdom has been given, and you're left with no points to say. But still, I've prepared. I'm not going to leave you for the next 3 minutes or so. So, thank you. And I've been a student, right? Again, 20 years, 21 years back. And to travel from there to the dais has been a dream. So, I feel very, very happy to share, sitting with very, very distinguished guests on the stage. Especially Dr. Kanagavel, right? They read pages of achievements. My resume itself is 3 pages. His achievements in 3 pages. And there was also another professor, a senior person, who spoke with so much energy. Had I had half of that energy, I'd be launching a satellite right away. That much of energy, right, in the morning, even though he would have had a very good breakfast. But still, even with that, the power that he carried on the stage, there was something to learn. Sir read out, pages of opportunities in electronics, starting from, Samsung, Qualcomm, so many. But again, another sir came and told, why do you have to wait for the companies to give you opportunities when you have, you can be your own startup manager and your entrepreneurs? Still new scope that has been coming up. So, I learned lots of things right on the stage. And there was one very wonderful thing. Wherever I go, I think from the beginning of this year, giving around, I think, 20 lectures. Especially this week, I gave 3 lectures on generative AI, AI-powered cloud services, wherever I specialize, right? I go to colleges and give guest lectures. It's a very favorite topic, and I really love learning or sharing my knowledge with students. And this is one occasion where, I'm sitting in a room which is beaming with natural intelligence, and I'm not asked to talk about AI. So that is very good. Thanks for that. And sir rightly pointed out, I really want to emphasize as an industry person. So people, is the hype behind AI real? People, everybody, anybody, they ask me, even when I go for a walk in my apartment, people ask, Raji, do you work in AI? I say yes. So, should the students or anybody, my son is going to, enter into college, should he study AI? Are there going to be job scope in AI? And more senior person asks me, is the AI going to take away my job? No, it's not all true, but the hype behind the AI is very real. Because 2 weeks back when I started coding a very critical module, 6 to 8 hours of my daily job as an architect will involve some or other coding. So something I did in 2 weeks, the co-pilot was able to do it in 2 minutes. I wanted to stand up from my seat and clap my hands for the generative AI, and it gave me the most wonderful code ever. So something that I was working on for 2 weeks can be solved in 2 minutes. So does it mean AI is going to actually take away my job? Definitely no. Definitely not, the way Dhoni says it. Definitely not. So you're not going to lose your jobs to AI. You're going to lose your job to a person who knows AI. So that is real. So kindly give importance to, and everything. I know it's electronics branch and what might be, your scope. The infusion of AI in every field, even if it may be creativity, right? In every field is real, and you have to know how to wield the weapon of AI. If you do that, then I think you are missing out something. And with the advent of AI and everything, and it is a time for the core engineering disciplines to actually flex up your muscles. I know that most of the things are getting done by AI, but this is the time where I feel, the electronics, communication, robotics, mechanical branches, so many core branches that are there around this. Actually, it is the time to flex up your muscles. So feel very proud that you are an electronics engineer. This year I'm with IBM, and spanning my career of 21 years, it has been in IT. I feel very proud to say I am an ECE graduate. And I finished my master's in applied electronics. You can ask me why did you go into IT? It was an opportunity, a very good opportunity at that time. Of course, I got paid very high, so it was an opportunity that I took up. But it is always my mother branch, and I feel very close to it. And that was a very primary reason that I wanted to do my PhD. Soon after, my ME, I couldn't pursue. There were lots of, commitments that came up. And after some time, 3 years back, I really wanted to write my entrance exam in my core electronics and communication subject, and I'm pursuing my PhD. So I feel very happy about it. And at this juncture, I feel very humbled and happy to represent IBM Career and Education. So because a career that spans 18 years on the technology line, and I haven't been into management line. And IBM has given me very many opportunities to deliver technical talks interact with students and also grow in my career. So I feel very humbled and happy about it. As because I'm on the stage and you're all there, I am in a very responsible position. I have to advise you. All of us hate advice, but sometimes when you're on the stage, they ask you to speak something. They give you some responsibility, right? That you have to speak something, a keynote address for an event that is going to span for the next 2 years. So that is the very reason behind the advice, and I'm not a boomer, okay? So the 3 things that I really want to say, which is very vital to all the students, skills. We underestimate skills. We feel syllabus is skills. We feel learning exams or scoring marks is skills. Do not restrict yourself to that boundary. So skills can be anything. Learning a new language can be a skill. Students come to me and ask, should I learn Python? Should I learn embedded C? Should I learn VHDL? I tell them learn everything. Learn public speaking. Learn, try to practice more self-confidence in public. Try aptitude. And problem solving. Take a problem, just try to solve it. Lead code, top code, right? Or even a simple problem around you. So think about all that. Growing skills is like, it involves problem solving, getting a new skill, or understanding things around us. And every time when you look at your profile, see, if you looked at Sir's profile, right? Achievements of 3 pages. At least we should have solid skills of half a page. That is enough for a career that would span 20 years and more. I would guarantee that. So make sure that you have depth in the skills, grow skills. It is very easy to say grow skills, but it is in your hands. I can tell you one another. The second point is about discipline. Discipline is actually the seed to grow skills. Spend 5 minutes every day, which I found it really magical. I've been a complete or a software professional, but I took a very short break during pandemic. Every 5 minutes a day, I entered in a competition and I started writing. I'm not a writer. I used to write poetry, but not a writer category, right? So I started writing 5 minutes every day for a competition and for, on the Facebook and for digital media. And 5 minutes every day for, I would say, I just 3 months or 4 months, I was able to write 25 short stories. And among which 20 short stories won the along the platforms. I never knew that I would be able to write. Every 5 minutes of a dedicated work, doing it. And another thing is even this generative AI. Generative AI, I've been working on hands-on projects for the past 3 years. We are learning about generative AI for the past 1 year or hearing about it. But hands-on has been for 3 years. And where we go and do structure assignments, and it has been an investment of 5 minutes. So I stand as a testimony, for, and I say, have this discipline for 5 minutes. You decide the time, whether it is the morning, afternoon, evening. And every minute, 5 minutes every day, 5 minutes of your discipline can actually help you grow a skill. And this discipline will actually matter to, make you come from the audience to the dais. And I would guarantee that. And the third thing is more, I would say very important, more than the skill of the discipline, is simply starting. We all have the starting problem. How to start, how to spend my 5 minutes, how to get it done, to overcome the starting trouble. That is in your hands. Nobody can come here or act as a catalyst, motivate you on a daily basis. You should be your own motivator. People will tell you these are all the opportunities, these are all the companies, these are all the achievements that you can make. But you have to make, you have to overcome your starting trouble of developing your skills. If you search for your name in Google, it should not show your Instagram profile or some random text about you. It should show your it should show your LinkedIn profile on what the skills you possess. So you should put yourself high on a professional platform, gather as much as skills that will be possible. And of course, as I told you, starting trouble. Have the discipline of just 5 minutes, you will understand the power of 5 minutes and start growing your skills. This should be enough, for you to, whatever we call Kalam or Kalam, the wordplay that was happening here. Irrespective of it, I know you can dream more, achieve more and do more. And at this juncture, when I was coming to this institution, I just saw a bus with the saying which said, வென்றவனுக்கும் தோற்றவனுக்கும் வரலாற்றில் இடம் உண்டு வேடிக்கை பார்த்தவனுக்கு கிடையாது. It was very, very thought-provoking. So when you have these technical symposiums, hackathons, competitions, just don't be an audience. Just do not enroll because someone said. Just attempt it, give it a shot. Either win or lose, you learn from it. Do not be a mere audience, otherwise you will become an audience for our own life. All the very best for a very bright future, and thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am, for that insightful talk to the gathering. May I now request our chief guest to declare the event open.
And wish you all the best to have a useful deliberation. Thank you.
Paper presentation students, kindly say that.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರೆ